Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Team Liquid Energy Nuke. Perhaps the final map as Energy. If they take this, they will be your iBUYPOWER Spring Champions, which would be a shock to a majority, I think.
Yeah, I think Liquid was certainly the favorite to win it, and Energy was certainly a favorite to make the finals from their end of the bracket. But so this is the final we thought we would get, but I think a lot of people expected, including me, that Liquid would take it. But Energy are a map up, having stole Overpass away from Liquid, so that makes things a little bit more interesting. And now we're on Nuke, the Energy pick, and they are wasting no time getting into the lower bomb site right here. They get the bomb into the site as well, but Nitro and Steel are getting some key frags to prevent the plant.
Yeah, it's rough when you don't have that smoke to plant on B site. There's a lot of long-range angles for these USPs to flourish, and you can see that exact example as Breeze will get down. And now Fly Team Liquid, they might not have anyone directly on B site, but double up ramp, quick rotations come through, and goodbye Energy.
Indeed. Indeed, it's a big round to win if you're Liquid. Don't let Energy get those 3 rounds on T side right away. Again, T rounds are still usually pretty hard to come by on Nuke, even with the update, but certainly, you know, T's winning pistol, that's huge. That gets you like basically half the rounds you feel that you need to have if you're, you know, avoid ecos and the such. But that won't be the case here for Energy this time around. They will go ahead and force buy up with no plant. Gonna go ahead and get those CZs out. Couple of other upgraded pistols sprinkled in as well. The 250, the Deagle, armor on everyone. A couple of flashbangs as well. And they're looking to take outside control. But Nitro hears all of this.
Big-eared Nitro will hear this.
Whoa.
So, well, because his big ears, because he hears everything. Not
Okay.
physically has big ears.
Okay.
I don't know him like that. Nice guy, sweet guy, love him. Daps is the last one up. And now Daps has big ears. How this works? He hears it. But unfortunately, ears does not coordinate over to aim, as Twist will put him down 2-0 Liquid.
You know, force buy shenanigans will come through for Energy, so this should be the 3-0 start for Team Liquid at this point, as we should be seeing Energy not really invest too much into this one. We'll be back to buying in the next round, of course. And I'll be curious to see what Energy wants to do on their opening gun round T side. We haven't really seen, like in this tournament, at least on Nuke, we didn't really see a lot of people using the new skylights for like utility executes on upper. We saw Energy just mostly doing outside control stuff and getting back hauls and just playing off of that a lot of the time. So I'll be curious to see if they kind of keep up with that trend. They're also pretty good at taking ramp control, actually. But again, outside has been the primary focus for a lot of T-side teams on this map, as this one gets washed away pretty quick as we expected.
Under the rug it goes, and onto the ref round. I'm intrigued to see what Energy will do. Because I haven't seen, now correct me if I'm wrong, I actually haven't seen Energy do any... Like, back when the skylights were more open, I haven't seen any smokes or mollies thrown over into the new skylights. I haven't really messed around with it myself.
I saw Torque actually do it earlier in the tournament. When I saw Torque play Nuke, they had some pretty cool upper executes using the skylights. But when I saw Energy play Nuclear today, again, they relied a lot on outside control. That smoke wall into secret, using that to get back halls control, and then setting up lower executes off of that. And it seems to be what they're going for in this opening round as well, though it has been spotted out by Elysian. He has some support with him, but he goes down. So Energy do get that opening pick, and they're going to start working their way down. But Nitro does have an AWP watching these back hauls, so it's something that you're going to have to worry about. But so far, they're dealing with everything else that's been thrown at them pretty well.
Cirque simply just holds towards secret, waiting if anyone else is going to come down. Steel finds one, almost awarded a second, but the AK will prevail, and Steel's gone. It's Nitro and Twist. Nitro has an op, and Twist has bomb. He knows exactly what corner of Big Garage that's in. And Nitro's just going to post up with this. So this round is kind of getting awkward for Energy. Daps walks out heaven and Cirque wants Nitro. Twist can't win the duel. From awkward to recovered as Energy pick up the rifle and keep 3 alive. Not too shabby.
A pretty good round there for Energy. Just winning all their fights outside when they played around that smoke wall, despite the fact that Liquid actually found a couple of angles to kind of get duels against players they could actually see without a smoke being in their face. They still didn't want to winning those fights, so Liquid are able to... They got like a pretty quick 5-on-3 on the Energy side, and then wound up using that to go ahead and convert the round. Liquid able to buy back, but if they were to lose this, they would have to save, and Energy could tie this game up. So this could be where Energy gets right back into a good groove. That smoke's going to extinguish the incendiary that Liquid was hoping would slow Energy down from getting into back hauls, but NAF will just have to try to guard it himself with this M4 here towards the control room. And Elijah's actually on a flank, so they need to be a little bit careful. Do trade out Naf, but they got to worry about that flank from Elijah.
Elijah is going to start running now. Not sure if they heard it just due to all the commotion on site. Breeze may find Steel. Search will get caught here, and he gets caught clicking R. And now Elijah's going to open door. Breeze is going to plant back pillar. And Twist will deny that flat out. His Daps in a 1v3, make it 1v2. Time's on his side, but they know where he is. And Team Liquid still have one more smoke to work with. Nitro picks up the op. And he's in a pickle.
Yeah, I feel like things are going pretty well for Energy in this round, all in all. I mean, obviously the Elijah flank worked out pretty well. But I don't think Breeze needed to commit to that plant so hard. I feel like he could have gotten off. They had plenty of time, help Daps out. But Daps will still get into a 1v1 and it's all said and done. Nitro has AWP over towards ramp room.
Ooh.
And so Daps could still win this. He still might have a crack at it. He still has some time to play with, but eventually he's going to have to go for that bomb and plant. That's what Nitro's waiting for.
Question is, how committed is Nitro going to be to this peak? As Daps wants to walk up on him. Nitro peaks so quick, and down goes Daps. Team Liquid will pull one right back immediately.
Yeah, you can see what Daps was going for. He wanted to try to be sneaky and see if he couldn't get behind Nitro at ramp room, or at least catch him off guard up close, as opposed to just running to the bomb and giving Nitro all the information. Didn't work out, though. Liquid do take around. Energy's been reset, plus they didn't get a bomb plant. So that means the buy is going to be pretty light. They still buy up all if they can, though. 3 CZs, an AK, a Galil, head armor on everyone, some decent utility. They're going to go for ramp room control this time. They're going to change it up. Well, that flash thing was way too good. Still gets a couple of kills, slows them down.
I love the MP7. I think it's better than the UMP, at least. Just a little pricey.
Yikes. Hunt for life.
Twist finds Ethan. Cirque answers back. Still Team Liquid seem comfortable. Elijah opens the door. Breeze slow to react, and now, well, quickly dead as Elijah is about to just close the door and wait. Cirque on half health. Yeah, Elijah's gonna peek back into it. Cirque gets unfortunate timing. 5-1. Liquid seem more comfortable on the T side of nuke than we were expecting.
Energy certainly had some chances. I mean, that last gun round they had, for instance, I mean, they got into back halls, and they just, again, I think Breeze committed to a plant a little bit too early, wound up dying, put Daps in a tough situation. That round, obviously, they had like a force buy, and, well, they're going to force buy again. Why not? Let's keep it rolling. Keep the force buys going. At a certain point, I feel like they're just digging themselves a hole, though, by continuously force buying. Like, it's getting real bad.
Fly up close and personal with his MP9. I believe they would have heard that tag. Breeze, his CZ just can't connect. This round is looking like a Liquid round again. MP9 may get picked up from Cirque, but at least realizing the situation escapes. Fugly can't catch that player as he disappears down into vents. With those railings there, maybe Cirque wouldn't have done as much damage as he did. Back then, there used to be railings, and those eat bullets. As Cirque pushes up to vents, Snapfly swinging the angle. He's actually just holding for someone to push in. Excuse me. That's Molly will put Snapfly in the hot seat. Up ladder hill goes. Cirque has a little more wiggle room, but on 24 HP, a lot of players down here on the beach side. It's just not going to happen.
No, Liquid are defending really well here. And to be fair, I feel like Energy are just... I don't know if I agree with these economic decisions the last couple of rounds. That they could have... One of these rounds, whether it be this one or the previous round, could have been a full buy if they had taken at least one save instead of double force buying. And now this round, they don't have anything to work with at all. They have to now take a save just to make sure they get a couple more buys this half.
Eagle in Ethan's hands, looking for Nitro. Energy. Quick in towards Mini, at least trying to. Again, not a whole lot going for him, and that's just a painful way to end it. The jumping MP9 to close it. Picks up the op in time. 7-1, lucky number.
Yep, so now Energy are back onto a full buy, a little bit later than it probably should have been, but they are back to making full purchases, full nade sets, full AKs, full head armor, so they should be able to run whatever the play they want. Again, from what I've seen so far today and other new games I've seen from Energy. They really do just want to keep going for that smoke wall outside and then use the rest of their utility to actually execute lower. So I'm curious to see if they'll continue to do that or if they have something else in mind. Looks like we did see them go for a little bit of a pick towards ramp, but we see Liquid playing aggressive on it, and they actually get a kill. He's trying to chase for the trade, and he will get both of them down. Really well done. He beat that smoke. That's huge kills for Energy.
Big kills for Energy, but can they capitalize? They found entries before and a fumble to finish the round. This one looks firmly in their grasp, especially with that kill from Ethan. Now,
Everything's gone Energy's way here.
It takes one Nitro play to shut this down if he waits for the bomb to come to him. Oh, but they must have heard that scope. They must know at this point. Oh my goodness.
Maybe not.
Daps pushes up. Nitro gets one. Oh my goodness, Nitro gets a second. They didn't hear the scope, and he takes full advantage. And Ethan can't peek. He has to wait for Breeze to come around. So they're both going to double peek him from heaven. This shouldn't happen.
He knows one is up there, but will he know two? That flash is going to do it anyway. Nice little attempt there from Nitro, though. Got to respect it. Respect the game he was playing, but Energy just had too many people. Big round. Energy really needed that. For some reason, I just got that "They Call Me the Breeze" song stuck in my head.
You want to sing me a bit? I don't know what you're talking about.
I only know that one line. They call me the Breeze, or I don't know. I don't know the rest of it. It's like some old school song, but Breeze did definitely lock that one up with those two entries at ramp room. Those were high impact kills.
Well, they find more of those. Elige gonna shut down the momentum before it starts. Now Ethan on top. Funky should be able to clean this up, and he will. There's a second one out there, and Ethan gets them both. Great kills as an FY pushes up the red box, and he just gets removed from Breeze. The song is no longer playing in Afly's head as it's Twisted Steel. And this round is looking very similar to the previous.
Yep. Energy, now that they have guns back in their hands, starting to work their T side out a lot better. And now they have themselves a 5-on-2 in this round. Remaining two CTs, Twist and Steel, trying to come up through Secret together as a unit to play off of each other. And they do catch Daps out in awkward space outside Heaven, but it doesn't get much further than that as Breeze and Cirque will seal the deal for a third round. And as we head into the back 5 of the first half, Energy are starting to close the gap a little bit. They've won 2 in a row. Starting to whittle away Wood's economy, which I think Liquid actually will go ahead and take the save this round. So there you go. That might get them that 4th pretty quick.
Leash has one smoke, and yeah, I was intrigued to see where he throws it. So not only the flash is to deep smoke. That crack in the box is where Circle posts up. The Mac 10 from Daps is about to push in towards Hut. The Twist being smoked off this round is ultimately falling apart at the seams for Liquid, but again, the seams, there weren't too many to begin with. Hold it together. But very methodical is Energy. Not willing to push it, just go for like an A hit and then get destroyed by the stack. Continue to take it outside, continue to use the range. They're not falling victim to any cheeky little plays yet.
So here we go. Liquid back onto a buy, including an AWP this time around. This is the first time they've had an op on the CT side. Again, they're a team that now with, you know, a bunch of hybrids, I guess you could say, they don't really use it as much as they did in the past, like to do the 5 rifle setups, but they will go ahead and let Nitro put it to use this round. See where he wants to place it. Looks like outside, which is where you usually get to see the op, so this is definitely common stuff, but the smokes will block him from having any impact with it in the early round, and Ethan has already made his way into the back halls. He's doing so by himself, though, actually. This might be a fake, and indeed it is. They're going to go for a fast upper explode.
Oh, Elysian Twist. One apiece, but Fugly immediately answers. Cirque is posted here on Mini, begging Elysian to peek him. He'll throw a flash, and Cirque will dodge. As it's Fugly and Cirque. Now realize they have A-site control. The bomb will go down. But there's a lot of players in a lot of different places for Liquid. Heaven, Mini, Flank. And now it's all on Cirque, and I don't think he's going to be ready for Nafly to be coming behind him. And he smoked off. Take shots. Nafly's the distraction. Nice shot from Cirque, but not even going to bother. Yeah.
And he knows it. He's getting out of there. He realizes that fighting back is futile. And so Liquid do go ahead and grab an A. Does a nice little attempt there from Energy, I have to say. Like, they've been kind of conditioning Liquid with that outside smoke wall that they like to go ahead and just pound into Secret, put 3-4 players down there in back halls and really try to, you know, levy control of it. And then if they do fall back, they typically go, like, towards Heaven or something from outside, right? So this time they, you know, hope that, yeah, we're going to pull some rotations into vents or something. This is going to free up upper a little bit more, and then we're just going to push through door with the fast explode and make a fake out of it. But the remaining Liquid members on the upper side did their job and did not allow Energy passage. So now we're at 8-4.
You shall not pass? Perhaps?
Apparently not that round.
Not that round.
Not sure
Maybe
who was
later.
playing the part of Gandalf in that.
You pick.
Someone Photoshop it. There we go. That's what we need.
We need some photoshops in our life. Is Ethan wants you to take a photo of his shot. Push up, Daps deletes Nafly. Breeze on top. Mini in this round again. Energy have done a lovely job of taking outside pretty much every time they've gone for it. It's been nearly clinical. It's just been falling apart after a couple of overextends. Fugly doesn't want to get caught. He'll wait. Cirque posted up on the secret peak, which certainly will be coming eventually. And patience will pay off. Now they have hell. They can start to wrap Heaven. Liquid need a response.
Yeah, again, Energy just going for that outside control again. And this time they go straight towards Heaven. They get 2 picks along the way, and this is looking really scary for Liquid. And they might get reset here is the other big problem. Their economy would be in a really rough spot. They need to figure out a way to win this. But it doesn't look like they're going to. They are getting picked apart. It's only Steel left in a 1v4.
Oh, Steel almost got the bomb. If he could maybe get that bomb down and fight from Mini, or fight from HUD, excuse me, maybe there was a chance, but Ethan closes it out. 8-5 Energy. I'm not sure what the winning number is for them on their T side, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. I'm not sure. I mean, against Liquid, at least. I mean, I don't know what they would feel happy with. I know that earlier today when they played against Rogue on Nuke and they wound up winning the map, like 16-7, they actually, I think they started out on the CT side and got 10 rounds, and then they got the 6 they needed in the second half pretty quickly. So they've proven that they can get CT rounds, you know, a heavy amount of them. So I think 6 would be fine. Certainly 7 would be even better, but I think the 6 is almost guaranteed unless Liquid pull off something crazy with these CZs and UMP. Which, to be fair, with CZs, you never know. In fact, you like their chances most of the time, it seems.
What do they call it now? CZ Go?
Yeah.
Something.
CZ Global Offensive.
Something like the kids are saying like that these days, yeah. It's alright. Breeze making sure no Elise will be coming towards Secret this time to foil their plans. Although not much foiling was done last round. As Breeze holds for a while and wants to regroup with his team. With a player in Secret, now with Hell Control, they can really go wherever they'd like, just as long as they do it together. A flash in Heaven will allow Ethan to get this control. He'll even start poking and prodding in towards the site where Twist currently stays. And it's looking like they're going to go A.
And just surgical map control here from Energy, pop flashing, clearing things, getting the height advantage on the upper bomb site, bypassing Liquid's angles, and it's looking pretty good for them to go ahead and get this bomb plant. But actually, Liquid's getting some kills, and it's a 2v2 when it's all said and done.
Oh, Daps, nice kill on Nafly, leaves Steel, who has double flash and a molly to make this doable. And at this point, I think you just say, go ahead, try your best, do some damage.
Yeah.
Maybe. I guess it's up to him.
They could really use this AK next round. They don't have that much cash, but I mean, Steel, he's got time. He's got 1 kill. He's just trying to get Ethan.
Steel does have a molly. If he can molly off HUD and stop Ethan from running back, Ethan's strafe is just too good as he gets to the corner safely and Steel
And
can't
no
hit
kit.
shots. Yeah.
Even if he would have gotten the kill, I don't think he would have had time. He wouldn't have had time to run to Mini to grab that kit and go back. So there you have it. Energy do get their 6th round. And again, money is still tight for Liquid when it's all said and done. That reset they got dealt in round 12 and the following Force Spy really put them in a rough spot.
dug themselves a hole, and they might need some ladders to get out of it.
And the crazy part is I thought Energy was the one who dug the hole because they did that double force buy earlier in the half, and they wound up losing some rounds because of it, and that's why Liquid was up. Remember, these guys were up 7-1 at one point.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy that it's still backfiring on Liquid somehow. Just really good play from Energy outside.
That flash is unreally good. The way it bounced and caught Nitro and Elige while he was looking in the box, that is just some predetermined stuff. That flash had to be. They've had to practice that one. Steal gets his head removed. A clean final round, sends a message. 8-7. Again, as close as it can be, but on the T side of Nuke, especially with the changes, the way Nuke have been.
I mean, again,
lately.
you got to take everything into consideration. Energy had a really rough start. I think that double force buy was a mistake. I think they made a couple of errors in their second buy round that cost them the round as well. And then Liquid goes up 7-1. So I mean, it was really piling against Energy, but once they got their money back in order, they wound up winning 6 of the last 7 rounds to get it as close as possible. And it was really just off the back of really good outside control and using it various ways, whether it be to take back halls and go lower, whether it be to just take heaven and actually split upper. They were really good at their approach to all of that. But while we're waiting for them to carry on the second half, again, be sure to check out that giveaway down below the stream. There is a couple of images you can click. One is called the Grand Giveaway. The other is like some type of rig vote thing where you get to vote on the best rig. And those will give you a chance to win some free stuff, including perhaps a $1,600 PC. So definitely a huge shout out to all the companies who helped make this tournament possible. Definitely go check them out, like I said, just below the stream. But hopefully we'll be getting live with the second half real soon. Just waiting for one more player to ready up.
What will Liquid bring us on their T side? Again, I'm very surprised. Perhaps it's just the way the skylights are now, but that we didn't see any of those kind of executes from Energy. But outer control is just, it's harder to contest still, with just the ease of the Twinkie, the way your smokes can work out, the way Secret it kind of pans out now. So Energy just take full advantage of what they can. Smoking a kid on Dap, smoke on Fugly. It's quite a smoke heavy kind of setup here for the CTs.
Yeah, just maybe wanting to hold off some choke points early, make sure that Liquid has a hard time doing any type of fast initial pushes, and that's one of them, right? Blocking off radio, stopping them from being able to push into ramp freely. Maybe putting a smoke on Hut might have been where the other smoke got thrown to stop a fast upper push. And it just allows Energy to make sure they get set up without just getting bulldozed by like a 5-man rush.
Well, the smoke will fade, and here they go. That's going to see Z.
Ooh.
Dinked and goodbye from Elige. And Liquid don't even have to keep pushing. They can just take a deep breath and chill for a second.
Yeah, plenty of time. They might force some rotations. Now they're going to go for the fast upper push.
Yeah, they've used the skylight. They smoked heaven and double flashed in. Breeze isolated backside. He's only able to get one. Cirque has to hit those, and it is just Liquid all over the place. Ethan comes up from Secret. Nice shot on a Nitro, but you know what? He has 3 more to find. There was a kit in play. Not too sure where it got left, but I like this from Liquid. This pistol round seems orchestrated.
Yeah. Don't really fancy Ethan's chances. He does get caught there in heaven, so Liquid do win the pistol round to maintain their lead and hold Energy off, at least for now. Not a bad little play there from Liquid. They're going to buy up a couple of AKs right away as well here on the T side for Steel and Elige. Not wasting any time with no damn SMGs, apparently.
Oh my goodness, Twist
except for Nitro.
Too.
Yeah, this is a really heavy AK buy.
I'm surprised to see 2 with no utility. I guess, like, I understand it. You send them first, but this is, yeah, quite the commitment.
I guess it's just knowing that they're going to be up against decent amounts of head armor might be the thought.
He's around the corner. Cirque was the one without any armor. So the bullets will rip through him. A double setup. Connector, Daps. Oh, he wanted Elige. Elige ends up flicking back around with the help of Nitro. 4 HP. Let's see the swap happen. Nitro will be glad to hang on to that AK now. Breeze wants to make a play in towards T lobby. Take a nav fly here. just off the mark. Snapfly actually gets 2 there as well. And I think Fugly may just be out of here to save the armor and UMP.
Yeah, not much hope for energy in this round. The 4th spot didn't really pan out. A clean one for Liquid, so they'll move up the double digits, and energy will be taking the save next round as well. So likely 11 from Liquid before energy will have a chance to respond. But again, a team we saw earlier today not having too much issue dealing with the CT side of Nuke. Cirque really good with being able to patrol outside with the AWP. Ethan, I thought, played really well, also kind of assisting Cirque outside as well as playing mini and kind of being a guy who can help with outside pressure as well as be there to assist upper. Definitely was pretty good at doing that. So I feel like once they get guns in their hands, they'll definitely still have some fight in them. I don't think Liquid's just going to be able to breeze through this one. Not if kind of what we saw towards the end of the first half is any indication of where this might get headed once energy gets their economy in order. Again, just to remind you, if you're just joining us, energy did win the first map on Overpass.
Smoke off mini. Steel jumps into secret. Cirque playing single blue while Breeze and Ethan are playing back blue container. Getting the first. Oh my goodness, Breeze. That was the quickest double ding with a USP I've seen in a while. And Twist just goes down. And look at Nafin Steel's HP. This round became very oddly swingable.
Yeah, this is not the round that you should be losing to. If you were going to lose to a 4 spot, it should have been last round. This should have been the cakewalk. And now they have to work really hard for it.
Decided to just storm into the A side as Nafly calling to his team that's empty. But energy are quick to rotate. This is where Naf probably goes back down vents. The bomb has already dropped. Steel has come down through secret. So yeah, energy now retaking with 2 AKs. Now, the question is, do they hang on to the AKs and just send the USPs?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, this is
the thing is, they don't have any kits and they don't have any armor or utility. So, I mean, even though they have 2 AKs, which is great and all, they're still really light targets. I mean, even the MAC-10s with their fire rate and movement accuracy are really dangerous against unarmored opponents, but not if they keep getting the kills. May not matter.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter because they're assuming they're going to get a buy next round, which they will. And Steel goes down. Nitro's last one up. They're on the bomb, and they'll do it. Energy will pick it up. Something like that just shouldn't happen, but Energy...
No, definitely not.
They catch a big break.
Yeah, they just had that trap outside. They had a player hiding behind the box, a couple players in big garage, and when Liquid went for the heavy outside control, they just got caught by some of those close angles. So, well done to Energy. They definitely steal around a little bit earlier than expected. Again, you would think if they're going to win an early round, it would have been round number 2 with all those CZs and armor, but no, it comes in the round where they had even less to work with. And so they stopped Liquid from increasing their lead, and now they're on to a full buy. And because they forced Liquid to rebuy everyone, they've kept their economy in check. For a team that, you know, started the half off on the right foot, they're already in a situation where they could be forced to save right away if they lose this round.
Jeez, quick out towards A. He goes down without one. Dap, same cause, but Breeze, good thing he's still living. He's got 3. And Circus holding the cross. They didn't even turn. They heard the shot, but didn't react in time. And Cirque cleans 2 of them up. 3 from Breeze, 2 for Cirque. And it's starting to look clinical again for Energy.
Yeah, it really is. Really clean hold on upper. And now Liquid are going to be in a either like upgrade pistol buy territory or just like a straight up save. Make sure they can get full buy when the game's tied up at 10-all. So Energy doing great work. You can see that Daps and Ethan are aware of Liquid's economy. They want to get those SMGs out and go ahead and see if they can't farm some extra cash. And Liquid are just going to run through the fire. That burns, sir. It hurts. He just went by himself, too, is the bigger problem. Like, they could have thrown a smoke down and committed together and run past it. That could have been great, but Twist just gets separated from the rest of his team, and that's just a free kill for Energy. On to the one of the SMGs, by the way, so that's like the most money they could get out of a frag.
They're going to change their minds, and 3 players are running towards that side. Steel will make the jump to Twinkie, and Cirque is about to have a ton of clay pigeons fly by. The jump spots. Cirque first gap with MP9 will farm up. making starting to serve those bullets. He doesn't make as much cash, even on the sidearm. 3 for him. The round is just quickly dealt with. 10 to 10. Energy. And I was trying to build some cash behind this. This is scary for Liquid.
Yeah, Energy has done really well to close the gap. Again, Liquid was up 7-1 at one point. And that is all gone now. It is evened up. And again, Energy did win that first map, so their 2-0 dream is still very much alive. And getting a what would be considered an upset over Liquid, I think, in these grand finals if they were to go ahead and win it. And Daps is also starting off things great for Energy with that pick. Liquid do take control of the back halls in the meantime.
Cirque's just been everywhere, from heaven to land to now to these stairs. He's the fastest man in the West. Unfortunately, now he's the deadest man in the West, but he gets 2 and Daps. Molly and fights. That bomb lands right at his feet.
Horrible bounce. Oh,
that
my
is
God.
the lucky bounces I've seen.
Oh, man, that bomb bounce.
Jeez.
You hate to see it if you're Nitro, but this guy's going to get cooked. Does get out. But yeah, Nitro doesn't really have a whole lot of hope into this one now. Does spot a player flanking behind him, and he has a lot of time. Has an AK, has armor, has decent health, but again, there's just so many people he has to worry about. He can't go get the bomb through his own fire, so that's a problem. Waits it out.
Pre-fire? Alright, goodbye Daps. Takes a bullet to the chest, but...
The problem is Ethan is making sure Nitro can't, like, all bases are covered. Nitro's gonna get caught no matter which direction he chooses to go, and there you have it. Breezy will get the headshot. So Energy takes the lead for the first time this game.
Liquid are in a rough spot. We should have been sitting at a Liquid getting the first 3 rounds, and then the first rifle round being close. But now it's kind of due to them getting ecoed, and then the buy was wacky, and kind of hit a weird point. We're kind of in a weird situation for Team Liquid.
Yeah, it's looking rough. That's for sure. Energy playing some really good CS tonight.
Running TV. That's all you can. CS is Cirque. He's just going to put him to bed. I mean, he is just putting hot melted cookies out
put
and
this
taking
guy
it
on
away.
your radar. That's all I'm saying. This guy, like, people have argued with me, but I'm telling you, this guy's one of the best operators competing in the NA region right now. One of the most dangerous. Mostly just because of his confidence and his aggression. And he has fast firing speed, and he does hit his shots. He definitely can go toe-to-toe with the best operators competing in NA right now. There's no doubt about it. I would love to see this team get to some international events and see Cirque up against, like, cream of the crop operators.
Maybe like a DreamHack Masters.
Yeah, definitely would be nice to see them qualify for something, to him get a chance.
I'm telling you,
he's had a couple of lands, but Energy was always like in a weird like roster situation. So
they used Rico for 1 land, and then they
2,
made
I think, actually.
Was it 2 lands, and then they made it like the roster change right away. It was like not even 2 weeks, was it? 3 weeks maybe.
Yep. Yeah, it's been weird.
Well, maybe they'll finally find some stability, and Cirque can bloom and become as good as Wardell. Listen, I love Wardell, but clearly Cirque is equally as talented. I think those two are underdogs.
You mean superior?
Yeah, I don't want to say that. I mean, Wardell is technically, but yeah.
Yeah,
you speak for both of us.
Confidently can say that Cirque's superior.
My poor boy, but you speak for both of us, and I will concur. As Fugly will go back towards heaven. 57 seconds. So he changes his mind. He wants to come back to ramp. He doesn't want to leave this exposed. He'll jiggle it just from outside hell. As soon as he spots this, maybe take the fight with 1 now, just straight up falling all the way back to heaven.
Fugly's like, peace, I'm out. You guys can have that.
They're coming to him. Coming up ladder is always scary. They'll molly up, so they'll get heli control. They force Fugly off. I think that's 2 mollies and a nade to get Fugly out there.
And it's definitely a lot of utility expended just to get him out of heaven. They don't even control it yet. Trying to see if they can work around outside and pull off Gordon Mini, but Daps is there for the quick trade back, so Liquid do not get the picks they want. They spot Fugly up top thanks to Naf, but he's all alone, unfortunately. And again, Energy always has a response. Anytime Liquid gets a frag, there's always someone right there to get behind them, and within a second or two, you know, reel it right back in for Energy. They've been really efficient on their trading. And they're looking like they're going to win this tournament, man. Like, it's the Liquid just seems a little bit flat in key moments right now, and Energy seem to be on top of things.
Surprised I didn't take a pause here and talk about this buy.
Yeah, it's true.
Round or
it's
something,
true.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe
This
next
is-
round.
Yeah. Things have been getting out of hand, and it's going to take... Yeah, Energy 20's not that nice. It's going to take a couple rounds to really force them onto something. Ethan outside. He's going to get backed up from Daps. They will make no headway whatsoever, besides forcing Daps into a mini. And Circus here, too. Daps will go down, but Cirque on the immediate refrag. It leaves Nitro alone. He's outside, stuck behind the box. Circus posted, and he just destroys Nitro as soon as he pokes his head around the corner. 14-10. And I'd like to see a pause here for this ref round.
Yeah, I think unless they talked about it while they were ecoing there a little bit more. Again, you also have to wonder, what do they have to talk about? Do they even have much prepped on this map? I mean, I feel like this is a map that often people don't really practice very much. Even if it's not your permaban, it hardly ever comes out. This is crazy. This online tournament's probably the most, I think, like, every series I've casted has had nuke involved, and that's pretty crazy because I normally never see it. So it's definitely been kind of an odd tournament in that way. Like, a lot of teams have been picking nuke. Like, this was a pick from Energy. We saw Rogue pick nuke as well earlier in the tournament. We've seen Torque pick nuke, actually, in their opening series against Complexity. So it's been interesting.
Ooh. This is the first time Cirque's come to Secret with an op on the CT side. I mean, again, he's been everywhere. He's been the Z connector stairs. He's been Big Garage, back blue, now Secret, ramp. He's been very elusive. And he'll spot the smokes, and he's just going to wait for the sound cues and peek up back red. Question is, will Twist spot him? Not smoke blooms perfectly to the point where Twist won't be able to spot this either. But it looks like Liquid are going to be on the opposite side of these smokes. Going to try to ramp on towards Mini.
Yeah, this is definitely a different approach to the smoke wall. Normally you use it to get into Secret, and Cirque's waiting for that. But in reality, they're actually slipping in the Mini. Now, that's just holding an angle on it, though, and the Leech gets tagged up. And Cirque's cut them off with Incendiary from actually being able to have an option to go back calls for now. So Energy are managing this pretty well. Yeah, they took control of it, but they're not letting them gain much from it just yet.
More importantly, Ethan didn't go down to the op pick, but the pulse from Nap will find him. With smoke and jumping through, Daps at second vent gets the kill. Nitro is scary for not to jump through a smoke, and Daps cut off from Napfly who opens Squeaky. It's Cirque and Fugly. The A site is in control now for Team Liquid. The Steel will plant. Cirque comes through. We'll see if he can hit the next shot. Oh my goodness, he can. Look how precise that is. Naf goes down, and Fugly's given some room to come up vent. There's a player close to him, and he's going to find Steel. Will he check behind him? He won't. Nitro sprays them both down. Liquid aren't done yet, but that was scary close.
That was real scary. Nitro had to win a 1 versus 2 there. Luckily had a really key spot that just didn't get checked, and he's able to be kind of the insurance policy. They got outside control, but they got denied Mini, really, but just kind of the late trades they took in lobby into upper went their way, and so finally they get a round on the board. They had lost 7 in a row up until this point. And they cannot afford to get reset right here. That would be massive against them if they were put into some type of force buy in the last round, or just to fight for overtime. They need to make sure they keep this up.
Wildly through the door. No bullets will connect. Twist is keeping them honest, though.
Nitro does have an op this time around. So a little bit of a change up from Liquid on their buying. It has been heard, though, already outside by Ethan. So Energy know what they're up against. And they have a double outside set up. Fugly, Secret, Ethan patrolling around Big Garage. Flash comes up. Fugly uses it to get a pick. And he doesn't overextend as well. So this is really good start for Energy.
Daps doesn't get caught. Ethan falls back to the safety of back to Big Garage. This is shaping up nicely for Energy. Fugly's holding vent. They try to push down vent. Fugly will have an easy kill. Doom the stomp twist. Lovely empty on Cirque. He went to clear box, but the crossfires are too strong. Leaves Napfly alone. The A setup proves to be too deadly as Energy gets to 15. That was perfect.
Yeah, it's just good textbook Counter-Strike. I mean, you see a pop flash. Fugly gets an early advantage for his team. Doesn't overextend. Falls back. Maintains the 5-on-4. Daps, make sure he doesn't get caught at Squeaky Door like you noted. And then from there, they just set up crossfires inside the site. They're like, okay, Twist, you have to swing all the way around to clear this guy box in front of Hut. And when you do that, your side's exposed to heaven. And that gives Ethan a chance to kind of pop out and grab a kill. So that's just, you know, like I said, really good basic fundamentals being drilled well here from Energy. And now they're just one round away from winning this whole tournament, taking home that $10,000 first prize, and Liquid having to settle for $4,000. Of course, Torx and Rogue already took home $1,000 apiece, so $16K tournament. And so, yeah, this could be our final moments of this iBUYPOWER Spring Invitational. We'll have to see if Liquid can fight for overtime.
Oh, damn. Cash out of the spot. No, Twist. We'll keep them in it. Liquid pushing up. Cirque, though, who's been deadly all game long with this weapon in his hand. 25, 2, and 15. Peeks, misses the quick shot, and that's rare, and Twist hits a banger. Fugly's stuck in hell, and they're up heaven. They have an op, they have an AK. Ethan and Breeze, this is an interesting setup. Ethan will take first contact, and Breeze is going to try to stay hidden. Oh, and it works perfectly. They both get a kill. Breeze goes down. Ethan's on 15. He takes steal first. He can. Makes it a 1v1, and Twist is on 6 HP. Twist taps the bomb, and out comes Fugly. Twist hears him, and that's it. Fugly wins 16-11. Energy are your champions.
Yeah, congratulations to Energy. They pull off the upset. They do a repeat performance of what they did during ECS Season 5 a few days ago and upset Liquid again. Another 2-0 for the boys over at Energy, who put this new lineup together with Ethan on board, trying to fight to rank up in the NA scene. And these are some really good results coming out of them so far in the Pro League play that they're a part of, as well as this tournament. Really good initial signs from Energy. I think they're definitely a team that you have to start taking notice of now. I mean, I think they weren't really taken very seriously last year because they had a lot of different roster shakeups that went down, and their offline results weren't really that good. They were really struggling. They did well in leagues to qualify for LANs. They qualified for the EPL finals and stuff like that, but the offline, they weren't really there, and even their online results were a little bit shaky. Never really knew what energy you were going to get. But this team, so far, so good, man. Like, every test they've been given, they've passed, I feel like. And I think that now they really do have a true, reliable core of firepower. And Daps is running the team well. He has assistance from a coach now as well, so he has that support system behind him. And, yeah, things are looking up for this team right now.
Well, I'm definitely excited. As you said, maybe some international LANs will be next. We get to see Cirque on LAN. Or maybe Cirque even gets poached. Maybe this team just starts to only do good online.
Hopefully not. Energy needs to avoid that.
They need to avoid that. Avoid the poaching. Take the win. Take the cash. It's been a great tournament. We'd like to give one final thank you, of course, to the viewers, but also our sponsors, Intel, Western Digital, Microsoft, Samsung, and Radeon. And we want to plug the giveaway one more time because it's important you enter. It's free. I mean, you're just going to click X on the stream as soon as we're done anyway, so might as well make 3 more clicks and get entered in the chance to win a PC. Yeah. From everyone over here at iBUYPOWER, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Keep your eyes open. Maybe there's more surprises.